Agriculture is a critical and essential component of the Philippine economy. According to the Philippine Institute for Development Studies, this sector employs 26% of the country's workforce. But despite its importance, the agricultural sector had long been challenged. According to the National Statistics Office, farmers are among the least paid workers in the Philippine economy, with an average daily wage and salary of not more than 200 pesos a day. "38-year-old Ligaya Miras comes from a generation of farmers. Despite the hardships farming entails, Ligaya, like her parents, had to persevere to preserve her family's legacy.
Love ko talaga yung pagsasakas. Kaya po, nung bata pa lang po ako, nung dalaga pa lang, nagpa-farm na po ako. Tumutulong na po ako sa mga magulang ko.
But even with her passion for farming, Ligaya sometimes couldn't help but feel inferior due to the fact that farmers like her are among the poorest of Filipinos.
Pag tinitingnan ko po yung mga anak ko noon na paano ko kaya sila papaaralin na ganito lang yung klase yung pamumuhay namin.
Like Ligaya, 26-year-old Albencencio Regodos Jr. is also born and raised by a family of farmers.
Paglaki ko, sir, parang alam ko na yung anong patutunguhan ko eh. Kasi yung dati pa lang bata pa ako, gusto ko nang magtanim-tanim ng gulay.
Having married at the age of 19, Albencencio had to stop with his schooling and focused on farming in order to support his young family.
Gusto ko ako na lang magsikap para sa aming pamilya.
Blessed with fertile lands, the residents of Sitio Satuhan, Barangay Sudlon 1 in Cebu City, Cebu, rely heavily on farming as their main income source. But like many other farmers, 50-year-old Timotea Panaginip is faced with the challenge of earning a decent living from farming.
Sa unang panahon, magkaon lang may kanang utan, maglugaw. Mahirap po kami dito. Mahirap kung wala kang ikagasto. Wala kay ikapatubo sa imong tanom.
Given the plight of farmers, several groups are already doing something in making farming a sustainable business, relying on cooperatives like the Lamac Multi-Purpose Cooperative in Cebu City for funding and support.
Our talaga mission is to respond to the need of the vulnerable sector, especially number one are the farmers. We'll become their financial intermediator kung kailangan po nila na mag-increase ng kailangan production. So we have our lending and savings component.
But despite these kinds of initiatives undertaken by different organizations, farmers still face a myriad of difficulties by continuing to rely on traditional farming practices, lack of access to new technologies, and markets. The agriculture sector still remains at the margins of our society today. To address this, different sectors need to work hand in hand, including business. With a need for Jollibee Food Corporation to launch the Farmers Entrepreneurship Program, what was the need for this?
Our chairman, Tony Tangkakyong, when we were made aware of the challenges of the farmers, he thought of a program that would help our farmers by allowing them to supply directly our requirements. And in that way, we could help the economic opportunities for the communities.
Through the Farmer Entrepreneurship Program, or FEP, smallholder farmers receive education and training that help them become agro-entrepreneurs.
We started the program in 2008 together with partners with the idea of helping farmers who till small parcels of land earn better income by linking them to the supply chain of institutional markets such as Jollibee Food Corporation. What we're teaching them now in agro-entrepreneurship is to go beyond productivity and volume, but to look at profitability, and value. Second is quality assessment and sorting. So this is where they really try to make sure that what they deliver to the company in fact meet the standards of the company. The third is cost recording and financial planning. They're able to now record their costs so that at the end of it they know what their break-even price is, and they know exactly how they will make money.
Through our Farmers Entrepreneurship program, they also have access to technology, other services like credit and logistics services. And one of the major benefits, I think, of the Farmers Entrepreneurship program is that we help them group themselves, organize themselves together. And through that, they were able to aggregate their produce and then benefits from the economies of scale.
To reach out to small farmers like Ligaya, Albencencio, and Timotea, the food company partnered with local farmer cooperatives like the Lamac Multi-Purpose Cooperative in Cebu City.
Tatlo po siyang formula in helping the farmers. Capacity building, financing, at saka market. It really opened other doors in terms of market.
Through the training received from the FEP, farmers are able to manage and produce crops that are of excellent quality, meeting the requirements of institutional markets like the food group and its chain of restaurants.
Since the program started in 2008, FEP has trained more than 2,000 farmers nationwide. Of them, 15 farmer cooperatives who have a membership of about 700 farmers are now directly delivering to JFC. And together, they constitute almost 20% of JFC's annual vegetable requirements.
You know, when the farmers become agro-entrepreneurs, that would allow them to gain knowledge and skills as a business person. And with that knowledge and skills, they gain to understand, especially the market.
The importance of partnerships cannot be overstated enough in the creation of successful and thriving communities.
Well, this task is not simple. It's actually complex, and no one unit or person can actually do everything. So we work with partners, and we are thankful that we have good partners that are working to make this program successful. So these are local government units, cooperatives, and even internally, aside from our foundation, which is the Jollibee Group Foundation, we also have other functions that are working with the farmers, such as our purchasing group, our quality management group, who are helping the farmers to make this program a success.
Other than partnership, access to market, farmers need access to new knowledge, skills to become agro-entrepreneurs. Part of their training is learning how to ensure delivery of quality produce.
They really try to make sure that what they deliver to the company in fact meet the standards of the company. An important aspect is when they deliver to the company, it should be on time and also in full volume. Therefore, they really have to make sure that they have access to tracking and other facilities, and that the volume that they promise the company will be there at the right time.
The FEP paved the way for the farmers of the Lamac Multi-Purpose Cooperative to supply fresh produce to the food companies' restaurant chains in Cebu, strengthening their opportunity to have a sustainable agricultural production by letting them directly market, price, and deliver their produce to their client.
The total sales to the company has reached more than 200 million pesos. But more than the assistance directly to the farmers, I think what's also interesting is how we are now able to mobilize several local government units, microfinance institutions, cooperatives, to look at different ways of helping the farmers, particularly in this field of agro-entrepreneurship.
The importance of Jollibee Food Corporation in nation building. Can you tell us more about that?
When we grow our business, we also would like to see that the communities that we are part of is also growing with us. So through that, we hope that we are part of the journey toward nation building.
Thanks to skills and know-how acquired from the FEP, the lives of small farmers like Ligaya, Albencencio, and Timotea are changed for the better.
Nandito po tayo ngayon sa aking bahay na noon po ay kubo lang siya, gawa sa kawayan. Paunti-unti po siyang nag-improve. Pinakaano ko sa FEP is yung matuto kaming kilalanin yung sarili namin. Bigyan ng kumpiyansa yung sarili namin. Naging confident kaming mga farmers. Bilang isang member ng FEP po, hindi lang po farmer ang tingin ko sa sarili ko ngayon. Isang agripreneur na po.
Pag-deliver na namo ng chowking, diha na nga mura naharuhin ang amo ang mga pagpuyo, ang among mga panginabuhi, dili na mahirap na anami kaya paggasto sa nag-eskwela, tapos hanto nakatapos siya ng college. Ang pagsasaka sa una, ang among kuan nga para lang na sa mga mahirap. Karon dili na kaingon para sa mahirap, mura na siya negosyo.
Ako gini motor penalty ni kuan cash gini kay halin sa akong baligyaon. Dahil po sa tulong sa Jollibee Group Foundation at Lamac, napaaral ko yung aking asawa at naging maayo na ang among panginabuhi ba. Para sa akin lang po, yung pagsasaka, hindi naman natin tawagan itong isalikway. Dapat ang pagsasaka atong ipataasir ba? Sama o kanang bandira bitaw. Hindi na to i-lockdown.
The future of farming has never looked as promising now, with more farmers learning how to become agro-entrepreneurs.
Looking forward, we really would like to continue to expand FEP to more farmers. And related to that, we will need to really train more farmers through our partners on the ground. Together with that, we would like to see that more youth engage in agriculture. So how can we continue to engage college students so that they really look at agriculture as an area where social innovation can in fact be applied?
The farmers and cooperatives under the FEP are not just mere beneficiaries. They are partners in nation building.
Share this with the farmers during one of our programs is that through this kind of partnership, now that they are part of our business by supplying the produce, our requirements, it's my wish that they could feel the meaning of their work, because now it's more than just farming. Because our mission in JFC is to serve great tasting food. I hope you see the meaning, because with your work, you're helping us spread the joy of eating.